have had an inch of rain since midnight, and most of it's actually been since we woke up at 7:30. The three amigos are on the platform because, of course, Marty and Stripe insisted on going out and ran right out the door and right up the steps to the platform. It's raining too heavy to take the camera out there. I'm going to sneak out there, set this on the platform, and race back into the house because it's raining that bad right now. And it's been raining that bad, and it's not stopping anytime soon. We're supposed to get between 2 and 4 inches, and if it rains like this for another hour, we'll be at 2 inches. Well, like I said, it's really raining. Don said overnight the deer didn't eat all of the corn. I guess their pattern is messed up in the rain. He said he'd go back out and check if it let up and add some more, but he didn't put any more out this morning. Didn't want it to just get soggy. The feeders are going to have water in them. I'm not doing anything with them this morning. Not just because I don't want to get wet, but because it'd just be a soggy mess. So, when it lets up, I can still see there's some seed in it. It's not totally empty. That would be different. The GFCI trip this morning. And everything outside is off, so it's a good thing. I don't need to be running heating pads right now. It's rumbling out there, and most of the rumbling's not too bad, but we had one lightning thunder thing. It was so bad that they posted about it in the town Facebook page. It scared the living you-know-what out of pretty much everybody in Fuquay and Holly Springs. Well, I confirm in the rain gauge that we're right at 1.5 inches, which is about what Tempest said we'd gotten. The rain is currently extremely light. Uncle Sam is down. It's either the fan motor or the power pack, and Don hadn't had time to finish troubleshooting it. I'm taking the Cybertruck. There's a lot of ponding on the road, and I want the Cybertruck to get rinsed off in the rain, hopefully. Hopefully it'll rain again. Another heavier shower. I just wanted to show that hosta is blooming. The one down here and on the other side of the carport, there's an identical planter. Dawn was like, they're blooming. And I'm like, yeah, the deer didn't actually eat those this year. Well, I saw Stripe and Marty. Marty's up on the platform, and Stripe went in the house to eat some of the food in the house. He likes to go in and out in the morning and have his pick of the food bowls and such. So I ordered, the parts from Home Depot to do the deer gravity feeder out of PVC pipe, and we did decide to do 6-inch and 4-inch. What? Take over immediately? Why? Why am I taking over immediately? That was weird. Does that count as I broke my streak since this truck did that? I don't know. I can't imagine what in the world caused it to do that. But okay. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. So, as I was saying, I ordered the PVC parts from Home Depot, and they told me they were going to ship it. I ordered the Y, and I ordered 2 caps. We got to go up there and get the piece of pipe in person and cut it in half, a 10-foot piece, and et cetera, et cetera. So they said that they were going to ship it in 2 parts, 2 packages, 2 shipments. It's not both pieces aren't in the same spot, I guess. Makes no sense whatsoever to me, but okay. So the WYE is coming today, and it's coming via UPS. Okay, all good. And the 2 caps are coming Saturday, and they're coming FedEx. And I was like, why in the world did you do that to me? Either send it UPS or deliver it Friday, but don't send it FedEx and try to deliver it on Saturday again. I don't know. Nothing I can do about it. It'll either show up or it won't. We'll either be able to do our project over the weekend like our intent is, or we won't. I can't control it, so Walmart did issue the refund for the missing trellis yesterday. So like the girl said, 10 days is the maximum to review the refunds, but normally they process quicker. I really would have rather have had the trellis than a refund, but whatever. I don't know, should I risk trying to order them again? Maybe next Tuesday. Let's let the dust settle for a few days. For a rush hour perspective, the timing of that, I'm going to call it torrential rain this morning, was bad. But from my meeting Michelle perspective, it was great. We could have potentially had, you know, we have year-round school here, so there were some subset of kids waiting at the bus stop this morning during that rain. Our parents had to decide to take them. So, yeah, I mean, there were definitely buses running in Wake County this morning for elementary and middle school kids. High school is never year-round, but elementary and middle school is. Everybody's closed like the week right around July the 4th, because that's when the year-round school schedule, the calendar ends, and the, you know, one school year ends and the next school year begins. It ends right before the 4th of July and it begins right afterward. We have a little ponding here in the community center parking lot. So hopefully I didn't hear anything about any kids having any issues getting to school this morning, just probably soaked in a story to tell. I talked to Johnny, and this rain system that was here is moving south. The frontal boundary stalled across the state, but that didn't mean it's stationary, right? So it started north of I-40 last night, trickled down to over us this morning, and then is moving down towards Charlotte. It looked like it was raining in Kannapolis, you know, up at the North Carolina Transportation Museum, a little bit north of the school, but he got to the Super Fab Lab this morning and it wasn't any significant rain, so that was good, but you might not be so lucky this afternoon. And I don't think it's done here, but I do think we may have had the heaviest, so at 1.5 inches, I'm happy even if we don't get any more, except for, like I said, I'd really like for it to rain enough to rinse the Cybertruck, the dust off the Cybertruck. When I drove it yesterday, I was like, oh wow, it's dirtier than I realized. I was not pleased. Nothing to be done about it, though. We knew it would get dirty under the carport, and it is a truck, but, you know. Just looking at the pretty flag, Statue of Liberty art. I don't see a lot of windows with paint on them in town right now, but a few. So the truck in front of me stopped to let this guy turn into the parking lot. Okay. There's nobody behind me, so probably I would have just let them wait their turn. I got this lot cleared, but they haven't really started doing much on the lot yet. And I guess this business is closed because both Napa and the dance studio, that's closed. And the fire department one day this week was supposed to have training exercises there. I thought that was a funny place. I mean, I know they like to use, I guess, buildings that are going to be taken down that are not, you know, that are still structurally safe, but going to be torn down anyway for some of the training stuff. But that's awfully close to Main Street and traffic areas. I thought that was a little curious that they would choose that location. But they were warning people that it wasn't a real emergency and they were doing training. Of course, only a very small subset of the town will have seen that, and the rest will be posting, wondering. Don had quite the chuckle about my FSD interventions in Tuesday's video. I'm not having any interventions right now. Well, we all know the interventions all have to do with parking. They pretty much, parking and navigation cause 96% of interventions, at least. There's a guy down here last night. That's a vape shop. That was posted in one of the town Facebook pages, that was walking out into the street, and he seemed to need mental health assistance. He was walking out into the street, approaching moving cars, and I guess the woman that posted it was kind of perplexed, scared, unsure. That's when you call the police non-emergency number, or even the 911, and try to get the person some help and get him out of the road. I don't know. The bigger we get, the more we see stuff like that. I liked it when we were smaller. Michelle and I left at about the same time. So I've said it a bunch of times. I'm going to say it again. You know, the sooner the car handles parking in my preferred spot, and the sooner the car or truck handles navigational preferences, the better. And it's coming, so that's great. And if we're going to park right here, I'm just letting it park, so I'm not intervening. Okay. Well, that's good. Now I can take off and go where I want to go. And it makes me put the pin in again. Didn't used to do that. My butt hasn't left the seat. There's no way it's a different driver. But there must be a reason why they felt like... You know, some people don't want to use the pin because it's a pain in the you-know-what. Well, all they did was make it more of a pain in the you-know-what with that change. Possibly to close a small window where it might have made a difference. I don't know. Alright. I can't, you know, when people complain about the, I'll go back just a smidge. When people complain about we don't have overhead 360 parking or whatever, I really have to totally wonder why, because there is no way that the information on this screen here is not enough to get the car properly parked. There's just no way. And plus, well, hopefully the car's usually parking and it's parking well. Yeah, lower the ride height, please. I meant entry height. Yes, please. It's not going to be very busy in here today. I can already say it's not busy, and you know, people will not be out till this afternoon probably. You know, Michelle and I are diehard, so we're here, but good morning. Thank goodness it let up before we had to leave.
Yeah. I want to show you my new purse.
Oh, wow. Oh my goodness. Now, did you put that in there, or did it come like that?
It came like that. There's a lady in Pennsylvania that makes these, and she even has some that has insects.
I assume that's a small snake.
Yep.
Okay. And you got on your sort of a rain jacket.
Yes.
Oh, and she has snake earrings.
Yes, I got those from World Market. I finally went to that store. I didn't even know we had one.
And snake necklace.
Uh-huh.
And we have snake rings.
I do. I have the Aurora Boreas and the one I had made that has the look of a snake in the sapphire.
You had your nails done since last week.
Yes, it was time. It was once a month.
Okay. Last week's looked like cloisonne.
Yes. Yep.
Was that the look you were going for?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. I'm old enough to know what cloisonne is.
I know.
I even have a few pieces of it.
I still do. Yeah.
It's of course we do. Why would we have gotten rid of it? We're walking around puddles. Seems very appropriate this morning to be on sale here.
Trying to figure if I need it or not.
What is it?
Oh, it's for shelves. It's put a shelf on it.
Okay. I got a mailbox today, several snow shovels, a bunch of different size vacuum cleaner bags. They've never even been opened. I don't see my Eurekas that I use in the big upright, but I could have. A mealworm feeder. This is a 100-watt Apple charger, USB-C, Yo-Link door sensors. There's 4 of them in a speaker hub, and ratchets, maybe for putting the deer feeder on the tree, and this piece of scroll work. Michelle, you're gonna need those for Ariel.
Oh my God, I can't believe
They're so cute.
Oh my gosh, she's gonna flip. Oh, these are so cute.
Yeah, I've not seen those before either. I don't know where they came from, but that's great. Oh wow, he's pretty cool.
Yep.
Only $4 for a Pokemon. That's not bad.
If you want to catch them all.
Exactly. I was gonna say it's good for building thumb muscles and finger coordination, but do we really want to teach them how to open everything up? I guess that goes in a fish tank, huh?
Yo, yeah.
Wow, that is a big ship. You finding
Oh, I think something for, it looks like a seashell. and I think,
little trinket dishes.
yes, I think it's made in Japan. It might be one of the
Made in Japan.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it looks like you could put soy sauce in it or wasabi, you know.
Dipping.
Well, I
Yep.
would get that if I had a she shed. It kind of says some nice stuff on it.
Say that fast 3 times.
She said
She
had a she had a she shed at the seashore.
Though I have mixed feelings about doing that to a book, I do like how it looks. It looks pretty cool. And goodness knows we've got so many books lying around. Might as well do a craft. There's another one. Very cool. Oh, it's Starbucks thing over here in the plant pot aisle. I was telling Michelle I hope every week for the ultimate plant pot. And usually I strike out. Mostly these are floral bouquets and little fish tank bowls. But every once in a while I find one. I don't know, can you see it? It's really pretty, but I think it's too pretty to put clothes on. I don't know what you would put on it, but it's pretty. She found a Harry Potter bracelet. We're doing pretty good today.
I think
the cart
so.
doesn't look very full, but what we found is we care about.
Oh, a lot.
That was a good day, and it's tempting to take it home, but I don't know what I would do with it. Plus, we didn't do this, so, and that's the whole, but anyway, it's cool that it's here. There's a Ski Colorado's been here for a few weeks too. A little bit of Thanksgiving humor. You're safe, Sean, because it's coming off the shirt. But otherwise, since you do the deep fry thing on Thanksgiving, this could have been you. I think Kyle needs this shirt for his channel, but it needs to say life's too short to stay in spec. Well, that's different.
It's pretty.
Well, I guess it depends on your definition of pretty, but it's very you, and it matches your hair.
And it's glittery.
It's glittery. Okay, it's going in the cart. This is our disappointing. We can't take it home. Even Ariel can't wear it. There was a shirt back there that was a medium that I really, really, really wanted to and can't take home. This is a full-size one. They have 6 on it. I'm taking it home. It looks way the heck cleaner than mine do down on the ground after a few days, so it's good enough for me. Macy's. New, $55. It's not a lot to it.
Nope.
But I like it sort of forgivingly spongy, I guess.
Yep.
I don't know. This is more my style than
Yeah. Well, it seems like somebody didn't want to go through with it, so.
I guess. Yeah, they either changed their mind on the whole wedding or changed their mind on the dress.
Ooh, this is pretty.
I like this one.
But I'm always afraid if it's strapless. You know, I know you're fitted in there pretty well, but knowing my luck, you know.
I do, and at that moment the dress falls.
Yep. Oh, look, a Grecian goddess.
Yeah, I don't know. That one doesn't strike me as a wedding dress.
No, that's like a Halloween costume.
It's a sheen dress, Michelle. Seriously, it's shine. How do you pronounce it?
Yeah, Shein or yeah.
Shein. Too many beads. Too many beads.
Ooh. Yep,
Yeah.
definitely for my next marriage. Yep, right here.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
That one has a lot going on the bottom. Yeah. Oh, there's a whole nother rack.
Oh, wow.
Let's check them out. That's different. In not a good way.
Not a good way, yeah. Oh, gosh. Oh, no.
Now, see, that's kind of, just simple and probably just right.
Yep.
Not too overdone. Can you
No.
fix the strap for
Yes,
me?
I
didn't mean to
will.
pull it off the hanger. I like this one at the bottom.
Oh.
It looks very pretty down there where there's less.
I wonder if they could clean that.
Here is a little busy, but yeah. I don't know. This one's, I guess I'm in a,
Ew.
no.
I don't want to be buried in that.
Different strokes for different folks. This one looks like it would feel like a tight, I mean, like, how do you put that much dress on and live in it for like, it's very stiff is what I'm trying to say, is it's stiff.
I don't like it.
And all of these feel so, oh my God. They all feel so itchy.
Oh my, yeah.
They're heavy and they're itchy and they're, except for this one. This one is just like elegant and simple and it's not heavy and I don't think it'll make you be, you know, can you just see me trying to stand there still and everything is all itchy? Mm-hmm. Well, Dee put this one on the mannequin and I would have to say that's actually really pretty. I guess if you're thin enough, you can get away with all of this puff.
You look like a vanilla cone.
You're making me hungry for ice cream.
I am.
Michelle prefers it to not be raining. I'm like, you're not allowed to want sun today. I want it to rain all day today. I like the rain. You can wish for sun tomorrow.
Okay.
But today's my day. I've been waiting a long time for it. I love it.
It's just so wet.
It's so wonderful.
No.
All right. I got Pokemon Go up. I got my watch set. And, you know what? Are you going to take me home the other way? I want to go left over here. Am I going to go left or to the right? No, it wants to take me to the left. Good, good, good. I'll let this Model 3 come past. You could go out in the middle lane, truck. Well, not now. I wouldn't say it was blatant that the truck should have went and got in the middle lane. There was a lot of traffic coming in both directions, but I want to go past all the Pokestops. This week's goal is 150 Pokestops again, so going through downtown and letting my phone spin some Pokestops is a good idea. Okay, truck, now are you gonna eventually get out in the middle of the middle lane here? We could get in the middle lane. We've used the middle lane before. There's 5 or 6 more cars coming. We've used the middle lane before. It would be totally okay. I guess it's like it's not going to use the middle lane. Well, 5-lane divided highways are dangerous. I mean, it's a lot of accidents happen in that due to that middle lane and cars colliding with each other out there. But well, I've got myself in sloth mode, partly because the police were pulling so many people over yesterday, and it was right in this section of road was one of the places they were catching them, and partly because it's better for Pokemon Go. We're not over here working out. It's also the wrong wheels. Yeah, I gotta do Pokestops in here too. Alright, I've done some spinning and ready to let the truck take me to the house now. I'm up to 17 miles on my streak, and FSD and I are getting a little bit of a groove on today. At least we're getting along. Kind of artificially gets over here since there's no real intersection. Nobody would approach, so don't go exactly to the stop sign, but don't stop at the stop sign, but turn anyway. I mean, I don't really care. It was just not exactly how the humans deal with that intersection. Crepe myrtle's kind of dragging into the road a little bit there, but God, don't tell the town they'll come out and they'll butcher them. and probably while they're blooming. So there was a big discussion in the town Facebook pages about the new color paint choices for the cupboard over there that we showed you. It was now like magenta and purple or something, and yeah, it was definitely open for discussion. Apparently it's very bright on the inside now too, and it's because it's under new ownership. Oh, I don't want to live in a place where you get told what color you can paint your property or your house. The covenants, the town ordinances in Cary are like over the top. But it's also good when folks make good choices about what colors to paint things to. A happy compromise. This is where the truck left me. Now, is that because I parked here yesterday? Can you see the bird? I started to say, can you see the bird on the windowsill? It's a house finch, female. Marty and Nighttime have both been enjoying watching the bird, and that bird feeder that's ended up being a good feeder system there. But this is where the truck left me. So is it because this is where I pulled out to yesterday after it parked me in the carport, or why did it do that today? I don't know. Only FSD's brain knows. I didn't have that much stuff from the big store. You know, I did all that stuff at Thriftronix today. I had a shirt and 2 couch pillow decorative covers and a little glass dish to go inside the mealworm feeder that I had got, and that was really all. I didn't get a lot of stuff at the big store. There's 3 little picks too, and that rug, the bird rug I left in the garage, and 3 little gnome picks that are from Dollar Tree, but they were only 50 cents. And then Michelle gave me this bag and some stuff here to kick off Black Cats and Halloween. She told me to be careful with it. Some of it was fragile. The little, I guess they're tarot cards for the kitties is kind of cute. So, besides the basket, there are these 2 trees. One is jack-o'-lanterns with a kitty on top. And then the other one is all kitty stuff. Now you can see them in the daylight, but I wanted you to see that they lit up too. Unfortunately, though, I'm sure it's button cell batteries, so we'll have to enjoy them for a couple of nights, and then they probably won't light anymore. This one is just too cute. I really like it. All right, here's garlic shrimp. I need the FSD light update for Ruby, and I need the summer update for the Cybertruck indoor robot. So I've done what I can do. I'm gonna pick back up with my corner garage rooftop garden. I should be able to finish the rooftop tonight. The problem I'm having is that my order of the tiles to do this is the 3rd floor and the 2nd floor, so I can continue building. They don't look like they're going to get here from Idaho until Monday. So, not sure what I'm going to do after I finish this, like tomorrow or over the weekend. I don't know, because I really don't have I really need the tiles to do too much more. I did finish the rooftop garden. I changed up the tree, added more flowers and leaf variation, fancier roses, different stuff in the box, different bucket, added bees, added a cat, added a bunny. It's still basically what the guy had said, but I embellished.